They stop projecting all their clouds on me. I guess it's fine to let them take it out on me. Y'all do what you do, yeah. Cause I guess I write these songs about you. No shame again, yeah. And I'm having the time of my life. You gotta pay me. Taking, just be sure that you cite it. I'm a trippy nigga with a different aura. Had to make the vision, had to start with the supporters. Had a premonition, had to get this shit in order. And I'm finna take it down, fuck a wall with supporter. I've been counted out for too damn long, like I couldn't take the crown with 2 damn songs. All up in the booth with no home training. Please give me a count of 2 damn songs, yeah.
Who's that dog? Thank you. Thank you.
They always come back. They always come back. Probably stone or here. Let me see. I should probably think of the answer before I press record. Maybe I'm yours? What's happening? Who's ripping? I don't think it's good, but Four Pink Walls, just because I wrote it by myself. It was like the first song I ever wrote by myself, and it like started this whole thing. So that one. I actually use an SM7 a lot for demos, and then I end up keeping it on my regular songs. Also, sometimes a USB mic called like the Shure MV5 or something. It's terrible, but it works. No scars to your head, oh yeah, we could be stars, we could be stars. In a world uncertainty, be masked on those 4 pink walls. Baby, I'm yours, 17. Sometimes the vibes just aren't right, and you have to, you know, it's just not right sometimes. So hopefully that helped. Probably in every way, for sure. And sometimes, what? Were you outside? You disgusting! I don't know, but I like doing them. I like, doing little covers here and there, or, videos of whatever. What do you guys want to see? Like singing, more of my glorious acting? I did. I wanted it to be like, in a car and this love story and this whole thing, but I didn't have money at the time and couldn't do it, or leverage to do it. But maybe one day I can repurpose it. Cleo, what do you think of Know It All? Every one of my vocals, every single one of them, I would change. All of it. I think we can use this year as an example of the fact that we don't know anything at all. Like, not even a little. So definitely don't feel like one now. Didn't feel like one then either, but definitely not. I think Cuddle Buddy was like up there for me, because my team would like jokingly hide him with different people and in different places, and I was like always looking for him. And then that day where we found him, he was in the crowd, and I like was freaking out. Best day ever. We actually sampled the original version of whatever is in the Glory Box sample, which is the Isaac Hayes song, Ike's Rap 2, I believe, is the original name. So we both sampled it, but Portishead is awesome. Estoy aprendiendo el español porque la vida es demasiado corta para no hacer lo que quieres. Something in there is wrong, but... No, I love Wild Things. It's just that when you're performing it every day and you have to scream the whole time and you don't warm up properly, that's what happens. You lose your voice all the time. I don't know. You tell me. You can't answer that. But I can't answer it either. Good day. Not that many, actually. We, stumbled on good stuff, pretty early on, which was awesome. And then Pains of Growing, I didn't write that much. This summer didn't... I think this album right now is, the most songs I've ever written for a project, which is going to be a pain to narrow. I'm on a plane and I can't explain, but I gotta go now. Life is amazing, watching it change, but I cannot slow down. And maybe I worry too much about it, but I doubt it. Yep. And maybe I worry too much about keeping in touch when the answer is here. Oui, je parlais un petit peu de français parce que j'ai étudié le français à l'école au Canada. That's Italian. I liked the fact that I was still kind of unscathed by the whole thing, the whole industry. I was sort of unaware still of what it meant or what it was, and there's a bliss in that somewhere. Ciao Italia, mi dispiace tanto che non ho potuto fare un concerto quest'anno, ma spero di tornare presto dopo di questo cavolo di virus. I'm still trying to improve mine, but I think what helped me in the beginning is I would listen to an artist doing a run and then find a way to break it down or slow it down and then sing it slow over and over and then speed it up every time. We only really understand very few things, like survival, companionship, feeling understood, things like that. And so when you're thrown into the industry, it's a place that makes you feel so disposable, but at the same time so on top of the world, consistently and constantly, every single day. And not just by your pack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. It's millions of people at the same time. And so all that adrenaline and all of that, back and forth so intensely is not human in a way. It's not natural. And I think it's very hard for our brains to understand it. And so I think that's why a lot of artists struggle with their mental health, because it's just not something that is natural. And there's no gene for fame, if that makes sense. So I think that